下菜的话，就先下锅，再下蔬菜。这边要趁热下，现在就下。
亲爱的广大游客，欢迎您来到树河古镇，进入景区请扫码预约入园。
Early in the morning, before the sun appears, before the world has even stirred, let's get out of here. We don't need to hurry, the road ahead is clear. Let's follow the coast as far as it goes, or until we disappear. That gives me an idea. Let's get lost together. Let's go chase that postcard. Wish you were here. Weather let's get lost together. 'Cause if we don't, I know that I won't even last another year. Wind at your shoulder, sufficient in our ears. There's a whole wide world about to unfurl, not so far from here. So let's get lost together. Let's go chase that postcard, wish you were here with her. Let's get lost together. 'Cause if we don't, I know that I won't even last another year. Let's go disappear far away from here. Let's get lost together. Let's go chase that postcard, wish you were here with her. Let's get lost together. 'Cause if we don't, I know that I won't even last another year.
看着好看。找到我那个找。
两位，这个有香菜的啊，不好意思上错了。
我再去看着你。
睇下人哋嗰個跑。可以发货的啊，可以发货。
9块的，不要跑就跑吧，你们还没付钱了。9块。然后到这边，然后
这个偏低些，这个偏喜欢的话可以先看彩色，不相关的。
或许会有一天怀念。
下雪喽！这是为你们而下的雪。
There's a kind of peace moving every couple years, packing up and finding a new home. There's a beauty in the anonymity it brings. When my feet get to itching, I just run. All my friends have stopped inviting me to where they are, figuring I'll just be on the road. It's not that they're wrong, it's just that I wish it were different. But hey, the plane is boarding, time to go. Oh, call out all you who wander, seeking beyond wherever you've been. Write your life like it's a screenplay. What will the words say when it all ends? There are mornings I wake up and don't know where I am. Another city I'll be leaving soon. But in between the planes and cars are strangers who became a part of all the homes I'm building on the moon. We're all told that life's a game of compromise, and in many ways I suppose it's true. But I just can't quite swallow bitter pills or safer roads now that I have walked the other route. Write your life like it's a screenplay.
喜热你花花塞，那喜热你花花塞，喜与谁好？喜与谁？